Hey everyone, Pastor Tim here with this week's update for Mercy Church. And yes, I am shooting this video at nighttime. I'm right here on my front porch, and I want to make sure I'm getting an update out to Mercy Church every single week. This one's coming a little bit late, but nonetheless, it's on its way to you very soon. So with that said, if you have questions, if you want to learn more about Mercy Church, where we're going, you have a specific maybe theological questions or tactical questions about church life, contact us at info@mercychurchnh.com. That's our email address. You can send any of your emails in that direction. So each week in our weekly update, we talk about three areas: loving God, loving others, and making disciples. When it comes to loving God, that's about us growing in our relationship with God. And so I want to encourage you to spend some time reflecting back on where we've been the last handful of weeks. We talked about the topic of anxiety, loneliness, and this past week we talked about church hurt. Sometimes Sunday mornings can happen, and you can hear a verse or hear an idea that really strikes you, or you can feel like God's really speaking through the scripture in a particular way. And then we go on with the rest of our week and we forget about it. So I just want to encourage you, spend some time reflecting on those three topics and how God maybe and even currently is speaking to you about those topics. Having a regular routine of slowing down to reflect on what God has been teaching us. There are so many opportunities for us to take the next step in our faith if we would just slow down and dig into what we've already heard him say to us through the scripture, through worship services, small groups, whatever it might be. Okay, when it comes to loving others, that's about serving and caring for others. We are close to having the final details together for what we're going to do for collection for the food pantry downtown here in Newmarket. I don't want to just say, let's just collect things and then send them a ton of items that they're not going to use. So we're in the final stages of finding out what are their particular needs this season, so we can be a blessing to them. Now, this last thing, this idea of making disciples, that's about us walking alongside people so we can help them grow to become followers of Jesus. And so then they can come alongside somebody and help that person grow to become a follower of Jesus. And so I want to remind you that coming up on November 4th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having the Disciple Makers Initiative. This is going to be held at Durham Evangelical Church in Durham, and it's going to be a full day talking about how do we get to a place spiritually and what are the skill sets we need to help walk along with somebody, to help them grow spiritually, to help them grow closer to Christ. We're going to have a chance for people to share testimonies, to hear stories about discipleship, to watch some videos, to share some ideas, to have discussions. Lunch will be provided. We'll take care of all the snacks and all those details, but we want you to be there. And I just want to be clear. This is built for people who are saying, I want to take the next step in my faith when it comes to investing in others to help them grow spiritually, right? Our spiritual lives are not just about me and Jesus. It's about me growing with Jesus so that I can help others to grow with Jesus. And so the Disciple Makers Initiative is coming up November 4th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're gathering at Durham Evangelical Church. They've offered us their fellowship hall as a place to gather to do this time, this teaching, this discussion. I hope you'll be there. If you would like to attend, email info@mercychurchnh.com and say, I plan on attending the Disciple Makers Initiative on November 4th. Okay, because we just don't want 10 people to show up and we're not prepared, or 100 people to show up and we're not prepared. So we want to get a number. So please contact us, info@mercychurchnh.com, and say, I plan on attending the Disciple Makers Initiative on November 4th. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us and contact us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.